Disclaimer. Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend review where we recap the previous week and anything extra. So we got some interesting stuff to talk about. I'm going to also double check on that explosion because that's why, because they put it both as the same thing. That's being a little bit silly. Okay, well either way, we'll go over the recap. I'm gonna kind of just play, but yeah, it's going to be interesting this week. Rhino review, a lot of X content. I've been trying to do some burst content here and there, but, you know, it depends on the topic of the stuff. But this week, I would say, was pretty good, all things considered. We had a lot of, like, battle content as well. And some interesting stuff we had a little bit later on that I kind of talked about in the previous week that I said stay tuned for. So that was nice. And Tuesday, yeah, you see a bunch of the battle stuff. Yeah, the Rhino horn segment. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Rhino stuff was a fun review to do. And you see basically a bunch of battles and stuff for like chain and dagger, sword, and all that stuff. I am a little bit stalling right now just so I can make sure I got it right on the position where I am. Okay, we're going to see. Okay, just a little bit high up. I'm almost there. Well, yeah, either way, check it out the other stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Drawn sword versus drawn sword for the battle. Oh, yeah, and this one was the quad strike discussion of when 80K just decided to randomly have one of the episodes leak out, which, I don't know, that's them, I guess. And then after the episode review, and Saturday was pretty awesome. And why, you may, oh my god, this is getting really mad. Look at this. I'm there and I'm there too. But Saturday, because we had the interview. Oh, okay, actually we had the Zuganic thing, but we also had the interview with Daryl J. Delphin. I hope I didn't butcher it by accident. Very, very fun interview there. And yeah, that's pretty much the week so far. So hold on, let me see if I got this. All right, now I'm here. All right, this like good enough. Okay. Either way, hello. Next topic. Okay, for the weekend review stuff, we're gonna be focusing on a little bit of the update on some of that December stuff that we kind of got going on. We've been getting more images kind of released for it. Obviously, this Tuesday we're gonna get more of the complete info, but MalaBays.com, everybody. We got to do the plug because that's what funds me. MalaBays, where we have a sale going on until the end of the year. And what is that sale, you may ask? Well, it is the Winter Blowout Sale, 15% off. Specific Beyblade Burst products, whatever's on the screen there, should be discounted. And as well, Beyblade X. If you buy 3 products, you get 15% off. Obviously, very specific products, but this does help support the channel. So if you want to check it out, it does help us out quite a bit. But aside from that, let's go into some more fun stuff that happened yesterday. Your boy got first place at the Dagger. Hold on, actually, I need to get the name of this because this was a whole reference I did to Fate, where it was, what was it? The Daggered as Promised Extreme Victory or something like that. I actually got to get the name right now. I don't even remember my own tournament name. That's crazy. Oh, okay. I remember now. The Dagger of Promised Extreme Victory. Yeah, but first, all right? We did it. First place, finally. I was third for a while. I got second. This is my first X event where I finally hit first. So that was pretty fun. Shout out to everybody that showed up. I was supposed to actually talk about the whole tournament video, but unfortunately, YouTube's still processing it. So you'll probably see it later today. It's like 30 minutes, dude. 30 minutes of event footage. There probably is some swears in it because, you know, you can't get marked anymore. So that's a little bit of the insurance there. But let's talk about the main stuff I used at least. We got Hell's Scythe. I don't even remember what I had. Okay, Hell's Scythe 360 Orb, Shark Edge 460 Low Flat, and Drawn Dagger. was a 560 rush, and then after Hell's Chain, 460 points. And it was all interchangeable with all that stuff. But yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. That's the December release. I accidentally pressed forward. So that's the photo. That's that stuff. Okay. So yeah, this was pretty interesting because I basically have almost all of the November releases I was using, because it was 3-on-3, but finals we did WBO deck. Drawn Dagger, honestly, I think is the most consistent attacker to use if you're doing competitive right now. You slap that baby on Rush, and it does phenomenal work. KOing and attack versus attack, stamina, does really, really well. Hell's Chain on point, I think it's like a match made in heaven for it. That joke was not intended. Because of the fact that point has that kind of movement where it can kind of stay still or kind of move, it really works well for Hell's Chain. So think of it as sort of kind of like what Leon Claw is trying to do, but a little bit more effective. Shark is Shark. It's Shark, man. Actually, funny enough, the only real combo that I think was the most significant amount of wins racked up, I think, was Drawn Dagger overall, because Drawn Dagger just killed so many things. It is tough to launch, and I will admit, it's a little bit tricky to launch, right? I've been practicing a lot. I've been doing a lot of the laterals with the arms and everything. I've been practicing to make sure I can get that right shoot strength, and I have managed to do pretty well. Also, my mom did participate in this event. Originally, back in June, when we were talking about Beyblade X with my father before he passed, he really wanted to play in the events with me. Unfortunately, what happened in August, he passed. So it was really nice to see that she was playing in the event, and actually even did pretty good. Pretty good for their first event. And you see, they beat me in the videos, and they nearly beat me in the event too. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, a lot of the November releases got a lot of use. Rhino Horn got some use. It was quite a bit of nice stuff. But yeah, if you do want to see more of an in-depth breakdown of the full tournament footage, you're going to basically find that out, I don't know, probably a little bit after this live show is done today. But yeah, we'll move on from there, because it's December release time to talk about. So we have to also basically go over kind of the week's schedule. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, so with the December release, what we already know, December 27th is the release date. That is the end of the year. It's basically the end of the year. There should be an entry starter, a regular starter, and a random booster volume 2, and a soft case, which is like a little storage case. So yeah, and we get a little bit better of a kind of a little bit of an angle on this one. Now this is going to be a little bit interesting because it's supposed to be it's heavy attack, it's high speed heavy attack. I'm pretty sure is the caption or something. Now I did kind of think what they could do. Because I'm wondering, is high speed high flat? Is that a correct prediction there? Because when they're saying high speed can just mean it's going at crazy high, fast amounts of speed. Or high speed could be, maybe I'm reading too into this, but maybe high flat or something. Either way, with the other image that we get, this thing literally has so many jagged, sharp edges. Without a doubt, this has to be very explosive for attack on design and design alone. So I'm very excited and highly anticipating this, just because, look at how aggressive it is. It's going to be hard for it. The only thing we're wondering now is the weight. How heavy is it going to be? Because right now, with how Beyblade X is, Beyblade X has Drawn Sword, your 34, 35. Generally, everything is kind of right there. Cobalt Drake. Now, Cobalt Drake is 38 grams. So it's a little bit heavier compared to a lot of the other stuff. So will heavy attack mean in the sense it's a heavy blade, therefore heavy attack? Or is heavy, right? Because remember the dual movement or double movement, whatever the layout called, these are vague on purpose, right? But could it mean either it's heavy in weight, or could it just mean it's strong hitting and goes fast? Now, it could be either of those, right? We don't know. Now, the other prediction I potentially could have for a bottom, I think because they usually do this trend where they'll do a release, then it'll be a lower high variant. I think we can maybe even see a low rush. Because don't forget, Shark Edge wasn't too far off from getting, low flat. So low rush could maybe make some sense, but low rush, you know, it's not fast. It's not fast. Like rush is not fast in general, unless they try to make maybe like a low rush, like it's a wide flat and it follows the extreme line. But yeah, I don't know about that. But basically, now to go over the recap for all this big info that's going to be going on. Basically, on Tuesday, we're going to have, well, Tuesday is my long day, so you will see the news video that's going to be there in the morning, Tuesday morning. Then I'll try my best. I have to coordinate with Shu and Kyo to try to see if we can do the notes for at least that manga video. If not, you will see the manga video pushed to the following day for the review, just because I want to do anything accurate and all that stuff. But listen, the Korgo's got to reveal something, so I do think probably the next manga chapter we'll see whatever these December release characters are. Actually, I don't think we will, because they have to still do Hell's Chain and Drawn Dagger, so maybe not, I'm not too sure. Surely they gotta show character design reveal for the new characters. Potentially. Well, that's basically your Tuesday. Now, where this will get a little bit tricky is that I don't know how much they're gonna reveal, right? Now, what you could potentially get is they reveal everything. No, actually, they will probably reveal everything on that 14th. However, probably for the full info, it might be spread different. I don't know, because I feel like because it's at the end of the month of December, and I've been saying this, like they'll probably have info mostly on that stuff, and maybe they'll have a January teaser. Because, I don't know, I'm pretty sure most of the releases after December, I think it might continue to be the end of the month. Because most of the stuff, right, was early. Which I'm not complaining, because that's easier to do, just for content stuff. But, you know, I would not be surprised if we do see a lot of these releases going forward after December, most of them just be the end of the month. Or middle of the month. Like, early I think was very nice, but you also have to admit that it's not exactly like we're going to get so privileged to get it all so early at the start of the month. But aside from that, that's kind of like the main stuff that I wanted to kind of talk about for this. And I'll kind of leave it here, right? And I'll do a little bit of a recap to anyone who's still wondering about a lot of the other stuff that we kind of have for the future months. Just because, you know, when this info kind of comes, right, it's kind of hard to keep up, but I'll try to move from there. But yeah, you know, January has one release, which I believe is a booster. February, I believe, I'm pretty sure it's a short random booster. I'm pretty sure. I got to double check with this stuff. I'm going to go see in a second. I know March and April are pretty heavy. So right now, we're kind of going like, we're going to kind of go down. Because after December, it's like plain. And then we're going to go super, super heavy the following months on like a lot of releases. I'm also kind of debating on something because Beyblade X is going to get a thing in, I think, was it March? That's like UX. And UX, we don't know what it is in terms of, is it like a change in the system and that type of stuff? Now, the thing is, with tier lists, because X is so weird, if for whatever reason UX is a new system, instead of waiting till like the end of 2024 to do like Beyblade X Season 1, I'll probably split it. Because that makes the most amount of sense to me, right? Doesn't make any sense that you basically you wait so long for the thing. Which, if it's a new system, like it makes sense you kind of split it apart. So now I actually have to check myself because I don't have the image with me on here. Okay, February is a short random booster. Or the select random booster, when that, like the Viper Tail thing. Okay, March is the heavy lead. I'm trying to get it on here. Well, April has like a random booster, a stadium, and a BXT release, which should be a crossover stuff. I'm literally pulling it up right now. Okay, and then March is like a UX, 3 UX stuff, a starter, booster, and an entry set. So that could literally be another Drawn, another Hell, another Wizard variant. Yeah, it's going nuts right now, but we'll probably end up here pretty much with a bang, I would say. But yeah, aside from that, what else are we going to be expecting? Oh, I'm actually already on that graphic for that stuff. Okay, so we're going to talk about channel plans. Yippee. Okay, well, for the channel plans, obviously because of this tournament that was going on this weekend and plus my other studies stuff, basically I've been super, super busy trying to manage the channel and everything, right? Because you have to manage the store, which is very important to fulfill all the orders, respect the customers, make sure everything is done in appropriate time. There's my IRL life, which I basically got nothing right now, the channel, and then after my study. So it's a little tough to balance, but I'm trying my best to make sure at least the main channel stuff gets the type of stuff. So where I'm leading on to this is basically the Bay history video, because I've made this much progress. This means 0. I got to do well in my studies, so that's basically the reason I've been getting no progress. So I'm going to try to do my best. I really want to try to get it done for the 26th, because the 26th is going to really be a terrible day for me. And I'll hopefully be able to do something. If not, it'll come out when it comes out. I'm just trying to aim for that right now. In terms of any other big video stuff, you're probably going to see for the rest of this month, other than like news discussion, a spread of the November release stuff, combo challenges, etc., etc. We have been, I don't know what I'm saying. I've been trying to get a little bit more involved with the ZANKYE stuff. Obviously, Izuma is very busy with a lot of his IRL stuff, and it's kind of hard for us to kind of meet on the right schedule for stuff. So ZANKYE, you've been seeing a little bit more of the interview stuff. There's even more debate stuff, which is going to be coming out this week. Well, I say this week, the Monday to it'll probably be coming the coming Saturday on that stuff. That's the type of content I think is pretty nice to do. And eventually I got to find, if there's topics, some sort of discussion, or even just, nice little debate stuff that I think would be pretty nice. So that's basically kind of your channel updates for right now. In terms of any other videos I got planned, like the quad strike stuff is basically done. That's it. No more. I don't... It's still... I'm gonna go get it now. I'm gonna show the chat right now. I want you to see how much I have left in this box. That I've had no time, and I actually mean this, I have had no time to actually even fix this. Look at this. Where am I? Look at this. This is from the... No, one of the things fell. This is from the tier list. I still... It still needs to get put away, and I still haven't done it. I just don't give a shit about these bases. I should actually do it. To be organized, I should actually do it. I should actually do it, but... Sorry to the quad strike fans, but unfortunately... Yeah, that's about it. The quad creature thing I've seen nothing for months. We reported this on June. There's nothing. I've heard that there's Mirage and Infinite that have now been spotted. It is an absolute mess for Hasbro right now. An absolute mess. Burst, I'm telling you right now, you're going to see it closer to the holidays and even New Year's. It's going to be massive discounts they're going to try to throw to get rid of this crap. Okay, there's this one here. Oh, there's look at that little super chat thing. Nice. Love your content. Would you be interested in a sponsorship? Maybe we could chat later. Thank you for the $5, but we will see. We will see. UX maybe as a spin-off system. UX could be like the subsystem for X. Like there's like the main system maybe. I don't know. So why would you do UX then? I don't know. It feels like it's a new season transition. But we're still in the first season. That's why it gets so weird. I'm predicting UX will be Electronic X. I can actually confirm it cannot be. Because of the pricing, because obviously since we are a seller, just because of how the pricing is, no, it is not going. Because if it was electronic, right, the price would have to go up because of the cost of materials. The cost, as far as I'm able to tell, and I do have to double check to be sure, because the way you calculate it is, and I don't have my father anymore, so it's a little bit hard to calculate it, but the price is different. It is not that much where it would be something like that. Could they do it in the future? For sure, but right now, probably not. Do you think in BEYBLADE X Episode 8, Kazami Bird will get Hell's Chain? I don't even know what episode we're on. We could. I think probably around the December time, we'll probably start to see it. A Kyo collab for QD would be dope to see. Well, my friend, That is the Quad Strike best, the best Hasbro combo stuff. My friend, I don't know what you're saying. It has to be English or else I can't understand it. I've seen a couple people finding Helios in stores. Oh. Maybe a collab with Kyo for the QD list. We mean the quad drive? What do you mean? Wait, we did the Quad Strike tier list. We did that video. I did that with Kyo. Oh, I mean, not Kyo talking, but we did, like, a script. Sorry, if that's what you mean. I do weekly pause with another guy. We could... Oh, my God. I just hit the thing. That's my mistake. Yeah, we can see whatever. See what's possible. Yeah, I'm sorry. Whenever I click on the chat thing, it gets a little bit tricky because when I'm clicking, sometimes it goes weird. I think X-Bays are essentially going to be regular X-Bays with removable bit chip or gear chip. Yeah, could be some modification. I think it maybe could be something with the bottom, potentially. I'm predicting UX is going to introduce gimmicks, very likely. Do you think December we will see, this is a good question, will we see a new Ratchet bit in December, 660 or 680? I think it might, because you know what, they always do both, right? Because like when we got 5 sides, we got 60 and 80. I don't know if it's going to be a hot take. I want to see like a 50 or a 70, right? I want to see that. And I don't know if they're holding off on it or not. But I really want to see a 50 or a 70. So, because right now, listen, they could do like 10 sides, 70 sides, 50. Just do like height difference or something. What are your thoughts on the electric stadiums moving on extreme lines? Could be an attack. Well, this is a nice idea, right? Like, this is a nice idea concept of kind of that thing. The issue is, like, in practice, like, how do you make that happen? And what would be the cost of that? And I like the idea, but this is, like, a good idea if it's, like, an anime thing. This is, like, an anime thing. Unless someone's very good at engineering. That'd be a very tough project, just thinking about it. Wouldn't UX be the crossover? No. Because the crossover stuff... Well, actually, you want to know what? No, because there's the BXG release. There's BXG04, and BXG is like the rare special stuff. This is kind of like the event rare stuff. And Drowner was a BXG. You might be on... No, because there's... No, because there's a starter, booster, and an entry set. They're not going to do a remake. That's like... That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. No, it can't be. I actually had to think about that. There's no way it could possibly be. Tieless project. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Before, what I was talking about, I was saying for Beyblade X, right, if UX is different, I might have to split it. Quad Strike is done, though. I think the new Bay for December kind of looks like Beyblade. Yeah, I said like dangerous. Okay. Oh, sorry. See, I'm catching up on the chat right now. The silhouettes make an appearance, make the blades kind of look like wings. Maybe it's some bird type. Could be. And also, it's like a guilty shape. It's a guilty shape. UX could be customizable blades. Yeah, listen, we're going to be speculating on UX for a couple months till someone gets it right. So, yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Now, we're going to double check to see how long I've been stalling for, to see if the tournament thing can finally be released by now, because it's still processing on YouTube. I've only processed the SD, and HD is taking 6 minutes to complete, so after this, you'll get to see the tournament stuff. But aside from that, I'll go over a little bit more in the chat in case I was missing anything for any stuff. Hopefully reveal the name Tuesday. Yeah, we will see. Oh, gotta go. Keep having fun, everyone. Okay, well, I'm sorry I missed that, my friend, but I hope you have a good day. And anything else? No, just double checking. I think we basically covered quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Wish they did tourneys where I'm located. They are a lot of fun. Yes, they are, my friend. The tournaments are a lot of fun. We host in the Toronto area, but if you see the WBO, I'm sure there's got to be something close to your area. Sorry if I read it late, because I'm just trying to go through the chat stuff, and it's really difficult to follow along right now. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Did I miss anything else? It's very hard to scroll on here, my friend. No, I think basically that's about it. In 80 years, it means something. Oh, will Masters tournaments be international with teams or like Evolution and individual? I actually don't know. I don't think they revealed that. Did they? Oh. Let me double check to be sure. I think also... Did I see something or am I wrong? I have to see if I saw something in the chat, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, aside from that, I just lost the pop-up chat. Aside from that, I think I saw something else. No? Okay. Well, that's about it. Well, in terms of content stuff, if I missed anything, I do apologize. It's really tough to follow along on here, but... yeah, okay, I guess I lost the pop-up for the chat. So, plans for this week. That tournament thing is going to be coming out. The Tuesday news video, maybe manga chapter review, but obviously we have to heavily modify those reviews because of the fact that copyright reasons, even though all those videos are fair use, you know, you gotta play it safe with YouTube, so we will be doing that accordingly. I don't know why I keep on saying we. And yeah, aside from that, it's just more X content. However, what I will say is this. If there's any content for Burst or anything, you want to see me do any type of stuff like that, let me know. Let me know. I still want to try to do Burst stuff, but the issue is, like, what do you do for Burst, right? Because Burst is already dead. I got some ideas, right? I got some ideas, but that's about it. So, yeah, shout out to everyone who is here. I'm trying to see, is there anything else I missed? I don't think there is. Okay, well, you already know the drill. If there's any updates on the Bey history, I'm going to try to do my best. It takes time to work on it, and I really just want to do my best possible for it. So when that video comes out, I promise you it will be a very solid video from start to finish. I'm getting a lot of friends to help proofread it. I'm working my best on the VFX thing, which is really the main holdup, but yeah. So in terms of that, I want to again thank you for support from everyone. Truly, truly, greatly appreciated. Molabays, you already know the plug. Winter sale, it helps fund us, helps keep the channel alive, helps keep all of that going. So check it out if you are able to. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, then supporting this channel regardless, I also will take before this stream accidentally dies out. Well, it's now time to do the explosion. All right, take care and bye.